Hello everybody, it's Jess and I am back to share a layout with you all that I made a long time ago. I don't remember when I made this layout, that's how long ago I made it. Now I did make this layout from a kit that I put together. I do have the video for the kit that I put together, and I will tell you right now that this is the only layout that I made from this kit. So I will put the kit video as the next on my channel following this video, so you can see the other supplies that I had pulled out and didn't use. I don't know what I did with them. I'm guessing that I made this layout sometime in the winter. Oh, I know I did, because we bought this Rummy Cube game in the winter. So yeah, it was definitely around Christmas time, because I have, well, that tablecloth is still on my table, but it's covered up now with a more seasonally appropriate tablecloth. But at the time, it was still on the table. These are, first, also I should tell you, these are all really old papers. A lot of them are Echo Park, because my Echo Park slots on my paper rack were very full. Well, they still are. Really. The other reason for making this kit was that I wanted to make use of a lot of my stamps that I have bought and just never used. These are close to my heart stamps. Until this layout, I hadn't stamped them at all. So I was going through all my photos and thinking these would be perfect to go with the stamp sets that I have, because they're kind of like lockdown quarantine theme stamp set. Now, we weren't in lockdown or quarantine, however, it was winter in Canada. So, I mean, basically we were, because it's really cold outside. So, while not officially in lockdown, we are in a self-imposed lockdown over the winter, because we don't like the cold. So I'm going to stamp them out, and I think I do use my Catherine Pooler inks. This is obviously after I have redone my scrapbook room, because my inks were in their little container right behind me on the shelf. It's nice when that happens. And I did also stamp and cut out some other things from stamp sets. That heart is, I believe it's an Ali Edwards stamp set from her Stamp of the Month kit. I used to subscribe to it, but I stopped because I wasn't using the stamps that I got every month. So I decided to stop subscribing to it, but I subscribed to it for well over a year, probably close to 2.5 years, I think. So I definitely got a lot of stamps from that subscription. Catherine Pooler inks are one of my favorites. They're a different kind of ink pad if you've never used them before. They are a foam ink pad. And I know you're thinking, well, aren't all ink pads foam? They're not. They're made from felt. Most ink pads are made from felt. For example, the Distress one's definitely made from felt. This Gina K one that I'm using now, also made from felt. They're like the really dense material. So I'm stamping home, and then I forget what else I'm stamping underneath it. Trying not to go too crazy. That's both in reference to the fact that it's cold outside, but also because this game drives me nuts. Sometimes I'm really good at it and it goes wonderfully. Other times it is horrible. Oh, sorry. I had to yawn there. I don't know if these stamp sets are still available. They are definitely close to my heart stamp sets. I don't remember what they're called, but they were brought out during the first kind of like wave of being at home and not going anywhere. I'm inking all of my edges with walnut stain distress ink. I always have to check and see what distress ink am I using today, or what color, or what is the brown color, but it is walnut stain. I think that green pattern paper is actually the back of that paper with all the suits on it, like the card suits, which doesn't really match the photos. I mean, we're playing tile rummy or rummy cube. There are no suits in that game. They are colors. I mean, it's fine. I wanted to use the piece of paper, and I probably didn't have photos of us playing cards because the only people we play cards with are my grandparents, and the pandemic was still very much, well, they're still concerned about it, but it's definitely lessened now for everyone around here. But I have no idea where I went. Yeah, I had to look at the timer on my video. It is still counting up, but it looks like I stopped the camera and then come back. So I don't know if I was talking to my husband or if something happened. Oh, I'm looking for embellishments. Letter stickers? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I come back what I was looking for. Oh, those are my dies. Like my die cut dies. It looks like I pulled out. Are those Pink Fresh ones? I think they are. I think those are Pink Fresh Studio die cuts or ephemera pieces from their like stay at home collection, I think it was called, or at home, something like that. I'm not really sure. Apparently I'm going with a heart theme for this layout. When I started this journey, the beginning of the year, I had great intentions of I'm going to not buy so much scrapbooking product and use what I have. Yeah, that didn't really work. Although I do think I'm going to wait until August, I believe it is, to purchase more supplies because I think it's August. I'm just trying to remember. Simple Stories is coming out with their new Disney park theme paper. And I think there are 4 or 5 different, like, I think there's 4 mini collections and then 1 bigger collection, I think. I could be wrong. There could be 3 mini ones and 1 bigger one. I can't quite remember. There's quite a few. So I think I'm going to wait to buy anything else for scrapbooking because I know that I'm going to want all of that. The pen I'm using here is, I'm pretty sure it's this pen. Yeah, is a glaze. I think it's called Jelly Roll. It's made by the same people who make the Jelly Roll white pens, like the gel pens. I think it's, yeah, Sakura is the brand, and it goes on clear, and then as it dries shiny and white, and it's kind of raised but not really. You have to go over it a few times if you want like the bumpy raised texture from it. I have a white one and a black one. The black one I mostly use for coloring, like adult coloring. I should really put my white one with it too, but I do use the white one for writing because I find it shows up the best. that is just going to do it for this layout. I'm going to put some enamel dots on here. And that is my last finishing touch for this layout. I want to thank you all for coming to watch my video. And I would really love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. I have lots and lots of scrapbooking process videos up on my channel and lots more to come. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you again soon with more scrapbooking layouts. Bye.